And welcome back to What If? It's the start of the week of What If once again, which I had honestly completely forgotten. So I'm doing the current What If, and it was the Naruto Byakugan one that won out. So following up will be Naruto Swift release, and we'll do another Naruto Zanpakuto one after that. At the rate we're going, I think the 3 to another Zanpakuto one is a good route to go. That way we can get a lot of them, especially like the main asked ones. And this one comes to us from Shadow Assassin, Sarutobi Senju, Shusui Uzumaki, Firebird Phoenix, Andre Nell, Glop123, Dustin Stevenson, Dark Carlos Rainbow, Superior Gaming 9898, Wade Wilson, Shadows 82, McColdy 28, Trey Hamilton, Mr. M. Rotola 28, Richard Spencer, Austin Wilson, Lost Core TY, I think that is, Anime Nights, Anime Cycle, Mr. Darkholm, Superior 98, Superior, Muhammad C-Cap, I'm not going to try to butcher that name, Mr. Lightning, Soldier Boy Fredo, Naruto Cardwell, Rep the Kid, I believe it's, is it Rep the Kid Spy or Rep the Kid, Rep the Kid something, Yo, Perfect Cell, Johnny Pringle, Dragon Kid of Atlantis, Hyperboy 14, Keto, King, Splendora Gaming, or Splendora Game, I can't remember which one it was, I think it might have been Splendora, I might have wrote Splendora for some reason, Demon King, Bradley R, Jazzy Barney, and Demon Lord 6787. That was about 30 some odd people who would give me that suggestion. So let me reiterate: when there is when I go through these ones, I try to focus on ones that I know a lot of people would give me, so a lot of people can get their suggestions out, and I can get through a lot of them in my book. It took me at least a minute to go through all those. So yeah, what if Naruto had the Byakugan, which is also basically what if Naruto was a Hyuga, because you can't be one or the other here. At least not if you're going to be born with it. Now, first off, I want to be very clear. This image, I did not make this image. I am nowhere near this damn good at making images. I tried to find the name of the person who made this image. The best I could find was the article, the thread article, in which it came from, which was, it was on Quora? It was on the site Quora, and there was a forum page, can Naruto use the Byakugan? And someone was basically just made a joke saying, can he use it? Of course, ignore the series shows. The internet is much more reliable. And that's where he made this image, or they had this image up. I don't know if they made this image, but if they did, the person is Ryan Jeong. But I will then put the what if title on there. It won't be mine per se, but it will at least give me an out. But by the by, Ryan Jeong, if you're the one who made this, I want to give you the proper shout, because I tried making one. First off, really couldn't find the proper imagery and didn't really feel like I wanted to spend the time doing that. And second off, this is a pretty good image. Now that we've got that out of the way, let's just get into the what if. For two things we need to think about. A, when does Naruto activate the Byakugan? Because like any Kekkei Genkai, it does need to be triggered. Despite how their eyes look, the Hyugas aren't initially born with it. They're just born, they have it, but they need to like activate it basically. So they have it, but it's not active constantly. But they always have those eyes. They have the Byakugan looking eyes, but it's just a byproduct of their bloodline. Furthermore, if you are like half Hyuga or only part Hyuga, you can still awaken a Byakugan, but your normal eyes will look the same, as we saw with Hinamori and Naruto. In Boruto. Hinamori's eyes look basically like Naruto's, like a slightly brighter blue version of Naruto's, actually. So we would clearly have a scenario here, I think, where Naruto is clearly not fully Hyuga. He's probably he's got enough to have a Byakugan. That Naruto most likely would have subconsciously or instinctually awoken him at some point in his life, in his early years of his life. Now the question would be when. For me, like with a lot of these scenarios, I think it would have to be during one of the alleged attacks on him during his youth, or when people were beating him up, or whatever. Ultimately, his Byakugan activated, and Sarutobi would take note of this. Like Yambu, particularly Kakashi, would take note of this, after saving Naruto, and Naruto's eyes go back, he passes out. They would go to Kakashi, or go to Kakashi. He would probably take Naruto to rest in the Hokage's office, make sure he's okay. But then Kakashi would tell him what he saw. Like, I'm telling you what I saw, Lord Third. It was his eyes. It was the Byakugan. The Byakugan, you say? We know of it, but we know for a fact Kushina was Uzumaki, pure blood. True, but Minato Sensei's heritage was always a little bit was always a mystery. All we ever knew was that he was an orphan. True, but he never displayed the Byakugan's abilities, nor did he have any of the outward appearances. It's possible he had an ancestor on his side. And that's where we have to go with this, is that it's Minato's side that had an ancestor. By the way, this also counted towards someone who, I don't know who gave it to me, but what if Minato was a Hyuga? First of all, it wouldn't have mattered in his fight with Obito, and it just means that Naruto would have been part Hyuga, so that's basically going towards this. How shall we handle this? For now, let the boy rest. Wait till he grows a bit. We'll explain things to him at the right time. And so Naruto wakes up, and things go fine for a little while until Naruto is about ready to go into the academy. I think really they want Naruto to, have time to kind of process things a little bit, but and they want to also figure out the right way to tell him so they can help him grow stronger. And right as Naruto's about to go into the academy, as he more or less starts training early, he notices something weird when he starts focusing chakra. His chakra kind of instinctually goes to his eyes, and when he focuses on it by putting chakra into his eyes, he suddenly is just like, what's going on? He sees the world like they see in with the Byakugan, which it's always a weird way the world looks when you activate the Byakugan. It's like a weird kind of negative coloring space, and then obviously seeing like chakra paths, he maybe can see some in birds. What's going on? It's like, and then once again, the Anbu, Kakashi in this case. By the way, Naruto would probably be like whatever. I think Naruto went in at about, I believe he spent 4 years in the academy. He tried to graduate early. They graduated at 12, which means Naruto went in at around the age of 7, maybe 8. So Kakashi probably was, keeping his tabs on him like he was told to, and he sees this, and he's still in his Anbu guard, mind you, or at least he shows up as in his Anbu guard. It's like, Naruto. It's like, oh, wait, you're that dog face Anbu. That's right, I am. It's okay. The Kage actually wants to see you. What did I do? It's not exactly what you did, Naruto. It's what we're hoping to. He's hoping to let you know, or hoping to tell you. It has to do with your eyes. It's like, oh, my eyes. That's right. What's going on in my eyes? Everything looks weird. Why can I see all these lines in your body? It's like, oh, wow. Interesting. But if you come with me and to Hokage's office, we'll explain. It's like, okay, and he takes him there. And it's like, Naruto, and thank you, Inu. I think that would be Kakashi's code name, because that's Japanese for dog. Thank you, Inu. You may go. He's like, yes, Naruto, my boy. What did I do something wrong? He's like, not at all, Naruto. But I just felt that we wanted to give you some time before to explain what was going on with you. And he pulls out a mirror. He's got it behind his back, and he's just casually walking up to Naruto. He's like, and a grandpa, because he cares about Naruto, and nothing else he knows is actually good for Naruto. It tells him that he's got family with the Hyuga. Then it's just he knows right now there's no way they would accept him at all, and it also lets him know that Naruto has the potential to actually grow a lot stronger than we know he'll be was in the canon, but also have a lot more at his disposal to protect himself. So I was like, Naruto, let me explain what's going on with your eyes. And it's like, oh yeah, my eyes. It's like, how do you say? Well, no, everything kind of looks fine now. I see. Let me tell you. Let me give you a brief story of the village. It's like, why? Why do you tell me that? It's to explain what's going on with you, Naruto. And he explains the village. He's like, and there were two great dojutsu. Dojutsu? Ocular jutsus. Yes, jutsus that belong to specific clans. Dojutsus are jutsus that are techniques that are used with the eyes, Naruto. There was the Sharingan that is used by the Uchiha clan. And, the Uchiha, you mean the police, right? That is correct. and the pinwheel. I've seen a couple of those guys, and wow, those things are cool. Which I have to believe Naruto did see a Sharingan, but at the same time, maybe just no Uchiha ever like came after him. Admittedly, that was the plan initially, but from what we learned, but no Uchiha ever came after him, I guess, because he didn't even know what Kakashi Sharingan was. So either way, which looks like this, and he shows a picture of one. It's like, oh, whoa, that's cool looking. And then there's the Byakugan, a much different dojutsu, but no less powerful. As any, it allows for nearly 360-degree vision and even X-ray vision. It has many abilities. I don't know the full capacity, but I do know the basics. That it allows 300 can allow you to see nearly a perfect 360-degree circle. And Naruto knows oh yeah, I was able to see that. Knows that I was seeing a lot. It can see the chakra paths on a person's body. It can even see through objects. Is a most powerful dojutsu indeed. Naruto, we believe this is what you possess. It's like, wait, what? You mean what do you mean I possess it? It's like, and he was like, he still doesn't get it. And he pulls him, Naruto, look in this mirror. Yeah? Do you see your eyes? Yeah, my eyes. Now, try focusing your chakra again into your eyes like you did earlier. Okay. And he focuses, and all of a sudden his baby blues suddenly turn into these white. Maybe put a little bluish on there because Hinata's eyes are lavender colored, so you can put a little hit of a blue on there. It's like, whoa, what's with my eyes? It's like that Naruto is the Byakugan. It's for somehow, some way, you have Hyuga lineage on your side. It's in your blood, and therefore in a time of crisis, you were able to awaken and unlock the Byakugan. Wait, you mean so I'm not Naruto Uzumaki? To which Naruto yells back, like, of course you are Naruto Uzumaki. That name was given to you. That is your given name. But you have ancestors that were Hyuga, and so you have inherited their abilities. Whoa! So this means I'm gonna be awesome! Yeah! How the heck do I turn this thing off? Just focus on letting the chakra flow or recede from your eyes, and he just relaxes and whoa, weird. It's like, and so it's like, I can't help you train directly, Naruto. It would be favoritism, and I am too busy. But I do have trust. I'm sure I could find someone to help train you with this technique, to help you out. And even if it is not possible to find you a trainer, I'm sure I can accrue some library books for you to help you out. The library. Remember, Naruto, a ninja's most powerful weapon is no jutsu, but their mind. It's like, all right, fine. And so Naruto, let's say this is about a month before he starts in the academy. Naruto, and at this point, I believe, I'm trying to remember at what point Naruto rescued Hinata. I think that was before the academy or just starting in the academy, because they were young. Either way. So he's at least met Hinata at this point, probably. And so he starts training a little bit, training with the shot control, focusing on it, and then he's just focusing and just attacking, hitting the training logs, stuff like that, focusing on his chakra control. It's like what he doesn't know right now is the gentle fist style. He has no idea about that because Saratobi didn't tell him about that. Wasn't necessarily his business to tell. Technically, the Byakugan stuff wasn't his business to tell anyway, but he figured he'd let Naruto know at least the basis of what to do. But beyond that, Naruto's still trying to figure out, he's figuring out how fine a detail he can see versus how far he can see. Now, with Naruto, I think what we'll do here is this is definitely going to be a quantity over quality kind of scenario. A blunt instrument versus a scalpel. Naruto will definitely be at least to begin with, because his chakra control takes forever to get that guy's chakra control up to a decent category. His chakra control will never be great, even with practice. It will never be fantastic this early on, but he makes up for massive reserve. So I imagine we can get a lot of distance, but not. I think even Hinata's got better fine-tuned accuracy than Naruto does right now, anyway. But I think we're going to be able to figure out a way around that later on. Either way, Naruto's like just focusing in on it, training. And Naruto's just wondering, like, well, how does seeing the chakra, someone's chakra points helping? I mean, guess it means I can see into people's chakra, though. And he just kind of, it's like, kind of stares out from the training ground, kind of goes around town. He just activates it quietly, has maybe like one eye open. It's like, It's like, well, okay, so that guy doesn't have that much. That guy's got a lot of chakra. Oh, there's some ninja right there. Wow. And then he thinks, wait, I wonder how much chakra I have. Huh. Now, I don't know if you can use a Byakugan against the mirror to look at yourself and look at your own chakra nature. But when he learns the Shadow Clone Jutsu, he can figure that out. And so he tries it in the mirror and it doesn't work because he can't really see a proper reflection or his proper form. It's like, oh man, I guess that won't work. And so he keeps practicing, and he's actually getting it down a little bit. This allows him, I think, to at least get the tree walking exercise down long before the academy starts. Now, the academy does start. And one of the things Sarutobi does say to him is like, Naruto, because of the Hyuga's traditionalist ways, it might not be best for you to show off your Byakugan in class for the time being. And besides, there'd be no reason to do it, or to activate it, as there will be no lessons that will require you to activate it. For now, keep it a secret. He's like, all right, I promise. And Naruto keeps his word on that. Now, beyond that, there is nothing that would allow Naruto's academics to improve unless he started cheating with the Byakugan. But he gave his word not to use it, and he's going to keep his promise. But one thing he does take notice of is that there is a Hyuga in his class, and that's Hinata. And at first, and I think he does, first off, eventually, that scene where he rescues Hinata happens. But I think besides that, he does try to actually make friends there. Hi, I'm Naruto. I was like, oh, hi. And either just the first time meeting or he's met for like, have we actually met before? I was like, what? And so you helped me with those bullies a while back. Bully? Wait a minute. Yo, you're that girl. Hi. I never got your name. I'm Hinata. I was like, hi. Hi, it's great to meet you. Meet you. So Naruto tries to strike up a friendship with Hinata, waiting for basically to let her know that he also has a Byakugan because he wants to learn about his eyes and his other side of his hair. So wait, you're a Hyuga? I was like, I am. It's like, yeah. It's like, wow, I've heard a lot about you guys. Your family's like super cool and powerful, right? And he has kind of and just blushed. Yeah, I guess. Wait, so you have those weird that eye thing too? The Byakugan? Like, and I was surprised by this, and it's like, yes, cool. I mean, what do you guys do with it exactly? And to be fair, Naruto's not trying to be conniving, but he actually kind of is right now because he is trying to get information. He's trying to learn, and unfortunately, Sarutobi has not been doing well getting Naruto a teacher, and this is due to the fact A, he's busy, but B, he basically let Hiyashi know this, because Hiyashi's the head of the clan, so he's the one who's got to let know this. And when he told Hiyashi, it probably didn't go over well, at least initially, because Hiyashi probably needs to think on this, like, are you serious, Hiyashi? Are you serious, Sarutobi? He possessed the Byakugan. Yes, we believe the boy's father at least had Hyuga blood within him, and the boy inherited it as well. His Byakugan awoke during an incident, and now he needs training with it. You see, not only is he not even a pure blood Hyuga, but this is the nine-tailed fox the Jinchuriki of the nine-tailed fox. You really expect me to just give you someone to train this boy? Forget it. He is a member of your clan. He's a lost member. He is nothing more than a bastard child, some rogue Hyuga who decided to, I don't know, go against our ways. And that might sound harsh, and it is harsh and unfair, but that is kind of who Hiyashi was back in the day. So yeah, and I imagine Sarutobi probably told Naruto this. I imagine so. Naruto's now just trying to, man, but I want to. It's like, and So Naruto's just trying to learn everything he can. And Hinata's just like amazed that someone's taking an interest in her. And she remembers this boy, and she's very thankful for this boy. And he like again, they're all in their single digits, so the whole like I'm in love with him thing. No, that's not happening. Little grade school crush, sure, no problem. But right now, nothing like love. That was a weird thing. Love. Love. But so they spend time together, and she quickly becomes Naruto's legitimately only friend. Let me put it this way: outside friend from class. Like they're still friends outside of class. They try to hang out, but unfortunately, I believe it was what was that guy's name? Wasn't Io? Was it? No, I don't remember the guy, her like bodyguard's name. But he's like, no, please, don't fraternize with him. He's to be left alone. But he's nice, and he's the one who saved me from the bullies that time. Hmm? And I think he at least takes note of that. As like, that's right, you are the boy before. Look, and I believe he's a branch member. He's not a main branch member, so I'd imagine he'd be a lot more lenient. And he sees the boy, and he's seen the Naruto around and knows how just everyone treats him. And he is reminded how the branch members are treated. So he just kind of takes a breath and says, "Yeah, you are Naruto, correct?" I am. Yeah, I'm Naruto. And then he kind of just takes a small bow. Thank you for protecting Lady Hinata all those years ago. You did not have to. You given how the village seems to treat you, I am surprised to hear, or I was surprised to know it was you who protected her, despite how the village seemed to treat her. Well, she was in trouble. I wasn't going to let someone just pick on someone who couldn't defend themselves. It's like, wouldn't any decent person do that? So she just decent person. What? This kid, and he's just looking at it. I mean, yeah, he uses Byakugan, and to be honest, besides, he can see a little bit of the Fox chakra in there, but honestly, Neji saw Naruto's chakra and never once saw the Fox chakra unless it was actually activated. So honestly, he takes a brief look with his eyes, like, is there a reason you're using your Byakugan on me? No, sorry, I'm not quite the boy, quite the person everyone kind of makes you out to be. Yeah, I get that. I was like, well, I suppose as long as you guys are civil with each other and treat her with respect, I suppose Lady Hinata can spend time with you occasionally outside of school. And it's like, okay, great, yeah. So she's basically his only outside friend right now. And then you get his like school chums, which would be Chozi, Shikamaru, and Kiba, who they got into mischief with each other. But so yeah, that's how like the early stages of the academy start for Naruto. Obviously, the Uchiha massacre would still happen. That's unfortunate. Sasuke gets very cold and distant. Naruto and Hinata, they'll grow as friends. Hinata gets a bit more confident as the years go on. Naruto, I imagine, also doesn't really focus on having a crush on Sakura, because really the crush came from wanting attention, and she gave him attention, whether it be positive or negative. Here, he actually has someone who is positive towards him and encourages him as well. But it also begs the question that, does he actually let Hinata know that he is in fact Hyuga and has a Byakugan? I think he has to go ask Sarutobi that. He asks to see the old man, or I need to see the Hokage, please. And just I was like, do you have an appointment? And it's like, oh well, no. And it's like, who is it? I said, it's no one, just someone. Is it Naruto again? Yes, Lord Hokage. Please send him in. I have something. I have a feeling I know what this is about. And so it's like, fine, you can go in, whatever. Thank you. And so Naruto goes in and says, Naruto, my boy, what's on your mind? I have a feeling I know why you're here, but I'd like to hear your side. Yeah, I'd like to hear it from you. Yeah, there's a girl in my class, Hinata. Hinata Hyuga, correct? She's the Hyuga heiress, daughter of Hiashi, the clan head. Whoa, she's that important? That's right. She did tell me your dad was an important guy. Anyway, I mean, I've been learning a bit of Byakugan from her, but I've been learning it without telling her that I have it too. I honestly kind of feel bad about not letting her know. I want to know if it's okay to let her know. And it's like, I've been thinking about that for a while. Yeah, and it's like, what? It's like, you have? I'm the Hokage, Naruto. Naruto, I keep my eyes on certain people, and I've been keeping my eyes on you for a little while. I wanted to be sure you were getting that the school was going well for you. But as for your question, You seem to be on good terms with both Hinata and her bodyguard. Again, I can't remember that guy's name. I know his name, and I forgot his name. He just barely shows up ever. Unfortunately, I had asked about it. You remember, I had told her father about you. Needless to say, it did not go over well. Oh man, how bad did it go? How bad did it go? He used some. Let's just say he used some choice words that I choose not to repeat. But that, however, it does imply that he does know about you. And if I know Hiyashi, he has probably told the clan members as well. And the rumors will be probably spreading around the Hyuga compound. If they haven't already gotten to Hinata, they would probably be getting to her soon. And they'd most likely advise her not to spend time with you. It's like, wait, what? Hinata's my friend. She's like my only friend. Like, I don't want to not spend time with her. I'm aware of this. That's why I'm giving you permission. When the moment is right, to let Hinata know the truth. Say, really? Thanks, Lord. Thanks, Okage. Let her assistant know as well. And so we'll wrap this up basically with and we're about halfway through the academy right now. Naruto says, "No, Hinata, you're like my best friend. So I want to tell you something. What is it, Naruto?" Oh, excuse me. Actually, I want to tell again. I can't remember his name. And two, because I think it's important. You guys, is there something you wish to let us know, Naruto? Yeah. Just what have you guys heard about me in your home from Jose? Well, there is a rumor going around about you, but I wouldn't believe it to be true. I mean, is it what rumor about Naruto? And Naruto's like, oh, thank God, she hasn't heard about it yet. Well, there's a rumor going around that Naruto is actually a Hyuga. But that's not. You don't have any of the distinguishing features of the Hyuga, let alone a Byakugan. Then he just kind of pulls him over here. Can we go over here for a second? I can't show a lot of people right now. It's like, actually, the thing is, and the focus is, and Byakugan, boom, and like, it's like, I actually am a Hyuga. At least partly. It seems that my dad must have had some sort of Hyuga ancestor in his side, and I inherited it from him. But the only people who knew about it was the third and one Anbu. And then they told your dad because he wanted to help train me, but your dad apparently didn't really like me. And I don't know why. I mean, yeah, I'm not a pureblood or anything. I'm not like a straight Hyuga, but I'm still at least part Hyuga, and I still at least deserve some help to figure this stuff out. And he hears this, the caretaker for Hinata, and he's like, he actually hears that and remembers how Hiyashi is, and like, yeah, no, Hiyashi's a dick. You know, I in his head he says that. Naruto, all I can say is as a not main branch, is it called side branch? As a lesser branch member of the household, I can understand where you're coming from with that, and I will honestly say that. And I can honestly say that I will do what I can to help you out with you and Hinata help with the Byakugan. And I'm sure Lady Hinata here will be more than happy to help you. It's like, what, really? Yes. Despite how it is, despite how the main branch may act, no, not all the Hyuga feel that way. And it seems you're one of us, so we need to help protect the clan anyway. And besides that, more than anything, you are our friend. You have been good to Lady Hinata. And it's only fair to return that kindness. Really, Hinata, I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to like get. And then Naruto could see the kind of like pain in his eyes a little. He's like, no, Hinata, I wasn't trying to snoop or anything like that. I was told not to tell anyone. And then Hinata actually goes and just gives him a bit of a hug. She's like, I'm sorry, my father's like that. My father means well, but he's just. He's just so concerned about the way of the clan that he can just sometimes be blindsided. It's like, I'm sorry you treated it that way, but I guess that means we're more connected than I thought. It's like, oh, thank God. By the way, and so and he's like, whew, awesome, yay! And so now Hinata's got a little time before we get to the clan. Why don't we go get some ramen? It's like, yay, ramen! I would like ramen too. Now, by the way, I do realize that if Naruto and Hinata get together in this version, which I haven't decided one way or another, we're only on part 1. I have definitely given them a relationship to start with, but right now they're just friends. I do realize this will be on the incest side, but then again, all the clans are on the incest side. So you know what? Judge that however you want. I'm not saying I'm going that route. I'm not saying I'm not going that route. We're only on part 1. So until then, though, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. As always, you want us to review something, put in the comments below. Let us know. We'll do a review of it at some point. Hit that bell if you want to be notified, and I'll see you folks for the next one. Have a good one.